Day 1 of the journey to the Valley of Lemuel. So, when you say you both felt the spirit, and that this is the right thing to do,
Benjamin, you know the answer doesn't change just because you ask it later in the day, right?
No, I understand that, but I'm sorry. This is just so crazy. I just want to make sure you're sure, to be sure.
We're sure, Ben. But it would help if you were sure as well.
How can I be sure of something I don't know anything about? Hey, Nephi, how far away is this promised land?
I don't know.
Are we going to have to kick anyone out when we get there? Like the children of Israel did in Canaan?
I don't know.
What's in this promised land?
I don't know.
Okay, what do you know?
You keep focusing on what we don't know. But you should focus on what we do know. You'll find that God is in the details.
Yeah, well, I wish God would provide some details.
Your younger brother sure acts like he's in charge.
Yeah, he does.
Is he?
Know ye not that God has made him a ruler over you, and this because of your iniquities?
It's complicated.
Trust me, I get it.
I don't think
Our religion likes to come off as open-minded, but the minute you express a different opinion, you get shoved aside.
What do you mean?
For example, the law says, "Ye shall not oppress a stranger, for ye know the heart of a stranger, seeing as ye were strangers in the land of Egypt." But in another part of the law, it says the stranger within thy gates basically has to adopt every practice we do. I mean, isn't forcing someone to be like you exactly what oppression is?
That's true.
Yeah, I know the scriptures, and I think for myself, or different from everyone else, so I get pushed aside.
By who?
Okay, look, I know my parents love me, but I can tell they have a harder time knowing what to do with me or how to treat me. Not like precious Zissa or Adara.
Yeah, that's true too.
But that's fine with me. I accept that because what else is the younger generation for if not to look to the past, find out what was wrong with the previous generations, and use that information to make our generation better?
Kind of what religion is meant to do. Watch out for the good of the people.
Exactly. People are important to God, and religion tends to lose sight of that.
Well, let me tell you about Nephi.
Athy, you've been very quiet today. Is everything okay?
Wow, that only took the entire morning.
What's wrong? What a surprise. You guys are all so caught up in your own lives and problems that you haven't stopped to consider what this decision means to me.
What are you talking about, Athy?
You don't know what I'm talking about? Well, just look around. Look at the different groups everyone is split up into. I'm not stupid. I know traditionally the older girl is supposed to be married first. I mean, I know I'm not exactly patient and sweet, but the crazy thing is, the last couple of days I've had this feeling, but I guess I was wrong.
Athalia, I'm so sorry. Things happened so fast. We never told you. There is another man back at our camp.
What? Who?
His name is Zoram. He's about your age, and he is a really great guy.
Nephi, are you serious?
Yes, Athalia.
So, I wasn't mistaken after all. Ha! See? God is in the details.
Wait a second. Zoram? Like the servant of Laban Zoram?
As in the same servant of Laban who killed Laban, Zoram?
Maybe it's time we stop and talk about what happened in the city. If that's okay with you, Leora. Yes, I think we had better.
Later that day. And he will pay the ultimate price. He will die for our sins, our pain, our afflictions of all kinds. He becomes the law. So when God asks us to do something that sounds different than what he's told us previously, it's okay because he will always be right.
You sure kept that quiet.
Illa! What? You're not upset that he didn't tell us he killed Laban until we're half a day's journey from home?
I am.
Me too.
Same.
I know what you guys are thinking, but I wasn't trying to hide it from you.
But it's not like you were dying to tell us about it either, right?
Not for the reasons you're thinking.
She's not wrong, though. I think a truly honest person would have been upfront about everything. You know I wanted to. Especially before asking someone to make such a big decision.
Exactly. Thank you, Layman.
Enough, Illa. Can't you see speaking of this causes him pain?
Whoa! Hold on a second here. Did the world flip upside down just now?
Are you honestly more worried about the feelings of a man who just killed someone, instead of wondering why that same man wants us to go out into the wilderness with him?
Benjamin, haven't you been listening at all today? The question of coming out into the wilderness has been settled. The answer has not changed.
Really? And the fact that he's killed someone doesn't shed new light on your decision?
No, because we felt God telling us that Lehi and Nephi are right. God wants us to come into the wilderness.
And we felt that same spirit when Nephi was talking just now. We know that he was acting under God's orders.
Well, we don't. This whole thing is what I've been saying all along. It's just crazy.
Agreed. Benjamin, may I...
Actually, Nephi, no, you may not.
Illa!
Young lady, we did not raise you to...
Listen to me! You have no idea what Layman has told us about Nephi. He operates by feelings instead of facts. He works so hard to control every situation. He manipulates people's emotions and uses scriptures to cement their guilt. I will not sit here and allow myself to be manipulated by someone who obviously withholds information until he has no choice but to be transparent. Benjamin is right. This isn't just crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous. We're going back to Jerusalem.
Us too.
And us.
Guys, please just listen.
Nephi, it's over.
You need to learn to respect other people's right to choose. They're going back to Jerusalem, and so am I. You coming, Lemuel?
Yeah, I'm coming.
You two are my older brothers! How is it that you two are so hard in your hearts and blind in your minds that you need me, your younger brother, to speak up and set an example for you?
I just don't get it. I don't understand. How is it that you won't listen to the word of the Lord?
Is it the word of the Lord, Nephi? Or is it just yours?
Did they tell you we've seen an angel?
No way. No? Why am I not surprised? But hey, since we're all being upfront and honest, we literally had an angel appear to us from heaven. And from what I remember, yeah, he told us what we're doing is the will of the Lord. So yeah, it is. Unless Lemuel, am I missing anything? How have you forgotten that you have seen an angel of the Lord? How have you forgotten all the great things the Lord has done for us? How he delivered us from the hands of Laban? How he helped us get the brass plates? How have you forgotten that the Lord is able to do all things according to his will for the children of men if they exercise faith in him? So let's be faithful to him. And if we are faithful to him, we will obtain the land he's promised us. And you will know at some point in the future that the word of the Lord concerning the destruction of the Jews will be fulfilled, because everything he said concerning Jerusalem will be fulfilled. I don't know how you can't see that the Spirit of the Lord will soon stop trying to work with the people in the city. They've rejected the prophets. They've thrown Jeremiah into prison. Oh yeah, and they're trying to kill our father, which is the whole reason we're out here. So I'm telling you, if you go back to Jerusalem, you will die, along with the rest of the people in this city. But hey, don't let me stop you. I totally respect your right to choose. So if you're free to choose, go back. Go right ahead. Just remember what I told you. If you do, you will die. That is what the Spirit of the Lord is constraining me to tell you. My mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. You're right. I did forget about the angel. Sorry, everyone. We should keep moving. Father and Mother will be expecting us. Yes, please, let's keep moving. Mokum, will you help me get your father back on his horse?
Yes, of course. I mean,
Are you thinking we keep going?
Yes? Do you think they really saw an angel?
Do you think Layman is the type of guy who would let something like that pass if they hadn't seen one?
hey Sam, can you give me a hand with my father, please?
Why did you stop me?
Quiet. Follow my lead.
I don't remember using this much stuff for lunch.
That's because you never help make lunch. You only eat it. Hi. Hi. I hope you don't mind, but I wanted to tell you thank you, and I thought you did amazing.
Oh,
I'm sorry you had to relive your experience with Laban, but it was helpful to hear about it.
Was it? I thought I did a terrible job explaining.
Why would God help the children of Israel win all those battles after commanding them not to kill? God is always right. Makes perfect sense. What a great insight. Adara, you made such a huge mess over here, and I'm not going to help you pick it up if you're going to spend all your time flirting. Ha ha ha. Anyway, you did great. I wasn't flirting, Athalia. We were sharing gospel insights.
Nephi. Help Mama.
Help Mama?
Hosi.
Hey, Joshi, come here and let's get you ready.
Mama.
Miriam? Hello?
We don't need him escaping. Don't worry, he won't. Well, look who's up. What was that? One of your fake apologies? Probably. Pretty clever, using the boy to get you over here, right? Just a word of advice. I wouldn't try screaming or struggling too much. It'll just attract the wild animals quicker. Now, when you die, make sure to set a good example for your older brothers and die like a man. Maybe this will finally teach you to keep your mouth shut. Come on. Come on. Come on. Harder. Come on! Stop. 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 Calm down. Stop reacting. Take a deep breath. And remember, O Lord, according to my faith which is in thee, wilt thou deliver me from the hands of my brethren? Give me strength that I may burst these bands with which I am bound. I know not every prayer will be answered so quickly, but thanks, dear Lord. Okay, I think we're all set over here. Everyone else ready to go?
We're ready. So are we.
Ready.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Where's Nephi?
I'm here.
What are you doing up there?
Do you want to tell them, or should I?
Tell us what?
That Laman and Lemuel attacked me, tied me up, and tried to leave me behind for wild animals to kill me.
And I thought our family was dysfunctional.
You know what is honestly the craziest part of all this? The fact that the four of us saw the angel at the same time. You know what we're doing is the will of God. You know it. I don't understand why knowing isn't enough for you two. What else do you need?
You know why God stepped in when we were in the cave. What? Did you think because you weren't delivering the killing blow, the Lord wouldn't step in this time? You're dead. I don't care who's watching.
Laman, stop!
Adara, get... Laman, please!
Yeah, come on, man. Your own brother?
Laman, it's okay to be scared.
You think I'm scared?
Of course you're scared. We're all scared. We've been asked to leave behind everything we know and walk out into the wilderness. Where are we going? How are we going to get there? How long is it going to take? We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen to us or when it's going to happen. Everything that once seemed planned out is now unsure. From what Nephi has told us, you've had to put your lives in danger on more than one occasion. That's not a little thing. And maybe you didn't even think about it until now, because you've never had reason to until now. But maybe you feel like a life you could have had has all of a sudden been taken away from you. What happens to all of those possibilities that may never happen now?
From almost anyone's perspective, this seems crazy and unfair. Oh, sweetheart. I would be more concerned about you if you weren't scared.
Don't be ashamed of what you're feeling. It's important to know what you're feeling so you're able to deal with it better.
Your feelings are valid, and your concerns are real. Where are we going to sleep? What are we going to eat? Oh, now I've done it. Come here, Lemuel. You too. You beautiful boys. It's perfectly normal to feel what you're feeling. But you can't let those feelings take over, because that leads to things nobody likes. And now that we're going to be one big family, will you show me what kind of husbands my daughters will have? Come on now. We do this together. Nephi, guys, please. It's okay. No, it isn't. It has been a crazy last couple of weeks, and honestly, I haven't stopped to really think about anything. I feel like I've just been reacting, and I've just been hungry. When I think about what we've done, I'm sorry. Please forgive us for everything. Layman, of course I forgive you. Both of you guys. There's no question about it. And I don't know if you'll believe this, but I'm sorry too. Just look at you, Nephi, kneeling there with your black eye and apologizing. Why aren't you furious right now? How are you not screaming and yelling? Well, talking to God helps. A lot. Seriously, Layman, you should ask God for his forgiveness and then ask him for strength to get through this. He'll do it. Okay, Nephi, I get it. You've been telling us to pray since this whole thing started. All right, I'll try it. Kneel down, Lemuel. Dear God, I ask you. We ask you to forgive us.
Forgive us and please help us. How was that?
Perfect. Come on. Valley of Lemuel, a few days later.
Okay. We've cleared the brush away so they can pitch their tents. We've moved the animals to the back so we don't smell them so much. We've prepared a nice dinner in case they show up today. What else do we need to do?
I think I'll dust everything off a bit so it just looks nicer.
Yes. Thank you, Zoram. I love that you love to clean. No offense, dear.
Soraya, what are you talking about? We've been cleaning the wilderness for 4 days. Zoram was just sweeping dirt off of more dirt. The wilderness has never looked better. Don't you think we're done?
What a sweet thought, dear. Now, why don't you go to the tent and get the dishes out?
Wait! Here they are! Come quick! Hello, Leora! Hello, Soraya. You have wonderful boys. Thank you for taking care of them. Now, look at how beautiful this place looks.
Oh, it was nothing.
Let me help you off that horse, old man. Thank you, since I hear we have you to thank for this. Not me exactly.
Zoram! How's it going? Mom made you clean, didn't she?
We helped each other out. How was Jerusalem? Ooh, not so good. You're wanted for murder. Zoram? This is Athelia.
Hello, Zoram.
Who's hungry?
All of us.
I guess we should set up our tents soon. Everyone make sure to wash up before dinner. Animals go over there. Yes, he looks like a very nice young man.
Doesn't he?
Do I know what we're having? Why? I don't eat seeds of any kind. Nicely done. How did it go? Well, technically, it was easier than last time. And we did give thanks unto the Lord our God, and we offered sacrifices and burnt offerings.